I'd like to congratulate National High on your 20th anniversary. I've been associated with the school over the last 15 years. It started when Mr. William Yu expressed interest in the iPSLE examination. This examination was just being launched by the Singapore Exams and Assessment Board, and National High became one of the first centers of this examination. Since then, National High has made tremendous progress in providing an excellent education program. Today, National High is well known for its high academic standards and good quality education. At the PISLE examination, National High students have done as well as many top schools in Singapore. Looking ahead, the next 20 years will be exciting and challenging ones. How National High plan for the next 20 years will be crucial. While it's difficult to predict what the future will look like, there are a few things that will happen. Technology will have a huge impact on our lives. There will be self-driving cars and AI-assisted medical treatment, among other innovations. Jobs will require different knowledge and skills. But there will be challenges as well. Climate change and unpredictable pandemics will happen. What we teach and how we teach it will determine whether our students will be able to navigate the complexities of the next 20 years. We must be prepared to discard old ways of doing things and embrace new ones. I'm confident that the school will rise to the challenge and continue to nurture her students to be resilient and socially responsible citizens who can help bring about a better world through education. I wish National High every success.
National High Jakarta School started back in 2002. Mr. William Yu, with like-minded individuals, and the Board of Governors wished to create a place for their children to receive quality education without having to send them away from home. They firmly believed that there was no reason why they could not offer education that would prepare them for the rigor of world-class universities, but also, more importantly, holistically mold them into socially responsible citizens who can take on the challenges of a highly globalized world.
Bagaimana National High yang dulu? Dulu muridnya hanya 45 waktu pertama kali saya masuk. Guru sekitar 10 orang, jadi sangat sedikit dan saling mengenal. Apa yang berbeda dengan sekarang? Wah, sekarang muridnya bertambah banyak, berpuluh kali lipat. Dan saya bangga dengan itu, juga guru-gurunya semakin banyak. Luar biasa. Apa yang saya kangenin masa-masa waktu itu? Karena kami hanya sedikit, jadi sangat kekeluargaan, kita bisa saling memperhatikan, dan murid pun begitu sangat dekat. Itu yang saya kangenin, kebersamaan, kekeluargaan, dan saling perhatian.
NH's first campus was in Gandaria back in 2002. At the end of the year, the school moved to Jalan Panjang until 2009. Later that year, NH merged with another school, Jakarta International Prestige School, or JIPS, and moved to a new campus and our current home in Jalan Raya, Pos Pengumben. With the merger, the NH family expanded to include the Arianto family. In our current campus, we were able to grow and add more facilities. After a brief transition from the JIPS merger, in 2011, National High Junior and Senior School officially became National High Jakarta School. In 2014, NH embarked in multiple major projects, including the multipurpose hall, the grow room, the walking bridge, the stadium, and the expansion of the canteen. In 2015, all these projects were officially completed. Aside from the development and expansion of the building and facilities, NH also produced the first batch of student leaders through the Student Council in 2010. 2 years later, NH also launched the first prefectorial board and, of course, the first batch of graduates, the class of 2012.
Greetings to our National High community. I'm Bill Topham, and I've been part of National High for nearly 20 years. I've held many roles: Board of Governors, Acting Principal, Teacher, Teacher of Professional Development, Student Overseas Tour Leader, and run forensic science and thinking camps. Just prior to COVID striking, I took a group of students to Cairns and Townsville in Australia. 2022 celebrates 20 years of National High and the start of post-COVID education. Last year, National High had to reinvent itself and begin remote teaching to survive. Who would have thought that this would have happened? National High's challenge now is not to return to school as it was before COVID, but to reinvent itself in the post-COVID era to best educate its students. What keeps me at National High is its heart, its desire to create a better world. While excellent academics sits at the school's centre, its care and concern and desire to improve the world by teaching its students to be excellent community citizens is the most important task it can do. More than ever, we need National High to impart to its students passion, integrity, adaptability, grace, excellence and teamwork to make the world a better place. May National High prosper under the excellent guidance of Mr. Ang and its teachers.
It gives me great pleasure to congratulate PIAGET Academy for its 20th anniversary. PIAGET was started as a very modest and humble project for international advancement, global education and training, and was inspired by Mr. William Yu and Mrs. Daisy Yu, who were seeking for quality education for their own children in Indonesia. Over time, PIAGET has grown from strength to strength, from one campus in the heart of Jakarta to multiple centers across Indonesia, and also sharing its professional as well as academic successes with other partners in the region. In the last 20 years, I think the school has grown from strength to strength, leveraging on innovation and the initiative of its outstanding leadership to bring the school to a totally new level of achievements, and in preparing the students not just for the present community and the present development, but also for the future. It gives me great honor and privilege to be associated with the early development of the school, and with the strong guidance of the current Board of Governors and Mr. and Mrs. William Yu's leadership. I look forward to PIAGET excelling further in the times to come. So congratulations and thank you very much for this privilege.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Roger Slee, member of the Board of Governors, and what an honour it is to be wishing you, the community of the NationalHigh Jakarta School, a happy 20th anniversary. And what a remarkable achievement for Mr. and Mrs. Yu as the founders and custodians of this fine institution. I can remember just over 20 years ago sitting in a classroom one Saturday afternoon with Mr. Yu, Dr. Yap Min Cheng and Mr. Ko, and Mr. William was spreading out across the table a series of diagrams, of plans for the buildings for this school, and that was exciting. But what was much more exciting was when he started to talk about his aspirations for the educational program, and he wanted it to be academically robust, but not just that. He wanted the school to define and shape and build the characters of each and every student so that when they left the school, they would make a positive contribution, a positive difference to the world. And I think the school can say that it has achieved that. And I look forward to the school continuing that tradition for the next 20 years and far beyond that. Who knows what schooling will look like in the next generation post-COVID. But I can be sure of one thing: it will continue to be innovative, it will continue to push the boundaries, and it will continue to produce graduates who want to make a difference in the world. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you.
I'm so pleased to witness our children who started National High 20 years ago and have graduated, grown up, and had the best start to their lives. They have become the good sons and daughters we parents dream for. I would like to congratulate them and to thank them for making us proud parents. To our parents who make this possible, I would like to thank every one of you for trusting and working with National High to make this wish come true. For 20 years, I have seen how our school leaderships and colleagues have adopted the students and brought them up as their own children. Their dedication and hard work is unprecedented. On behalf of all our parents, I would like to thank all and every one of you. To all our stakeholders, on behalf of our Board of Governors and Board of Management, I would like to give our commitment and assurance that National High, under the guardianship of PIAGET Academy, will continue to fulfill its pledge of today better than yesterday and tomorrow better than today. I have witnessed our board have been working, setting up the directions, system and process and governance of National High. Our past success was not an accident. It was the collective wisdoms, experiences, expertise, and planning of our board members. Thank you, boards. Last but not least, to our board of trustees, who share the passions and missions and have silently supported the school. On behalf of our parents and me, I would like to say thank you. While we have achieved our first mission to bring up our children, let's continue the legacy of National High to raise our grandchildren and make us proud. Thank you.